Hey YouTube, this is Callie with the California Perspective, and today we are looking at the Republicans who are trying to block the economic relief package that Congress negotiated over the weekend. The Congress passed a huge $2.5 trillion spending bill, which includes $900 billion in coronavirus spending, to provide relief for ailing people, organizations, and corporations. This relief was pressed by the left, by the right, by Trump, by the Secretary of the Treasury, by the Chairman of the Federal Reserve. Because of the deadliness of the disease, the ensuing shutdowns, and the economic disaster from top-level mismanagement, there is general agreement on the need for fiscal policy from the federal government that can help keep the economy afloat and out of irrecoverable ruin. Despite this, there are Republicans fighting against these efforts. Senator Rand Paul, Republican of Kentucky, has said if free money was the answer, if money really did grow on trees, why not give more free money? This, of course, is to ignore the severity of the problem and the generally agreed upon concept of borrowing money in the short term to keep the economy afloat so that it can be ready to ramp up and be more productive in the near future. In addition, Senator Paul is also advocating for the opening up of the economy, so perhaps it comes as no surprise that Kentucky's hospitalizations and deaths look like this. For a rural state, this is not a good result. Hospitalizations per capita are above the national average, and deaths are on the increase. Perhaps Rand Paul does not care about the negative trends because Hispanics, Native Americans, and African Americans are the main people taking the brunt of the deaths. Politicians like Rand Paul care more about appearing anti-socialist and fiscally responsible than they care about the welfare of the people they represent, and the long-term health of the economy and the small business entrepreneurs they pretend to be looking out for. When considering governmental policy, it is important to remember that the debt we take on must be considered against the long-term prosperity of the country, the lives lost to the virus, and the toll that withholding this type of funding takes on the average American. Now, would it have been helpful if Trump had indicated to his Secretary of Treasury that he had been in favor of $2,000 per person? Yes. And did everybody rail on socialism when it was Bernie Sanders calling for $2,000? Yes. But this doesn't mean that it should be ignored out of hand. We just need to keep moving forward and keep doing what is best for the American people. With the California Perspective, this is Callie, and I'll see you in the next one. Merry Christmas.